Welcome to Season 2 of the Fit to Love podcast show. Hello and welcome to Fit to Love Tasty Tuesdays. All about cooking, all about nutrition, and all about you. Enjoy the show. Today's show was brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at fittolovebook.com. Today's show, homemade barbecue sauce. So hopefully you caught us doing homemade ketchup. That's the base. And now Jeannie's going to show us how to use that to make more great things like barbecue sauce.
Yeah, barbecue sauce is one of those things that if you're somebody like the two of us, we're gluten sensitive, maybe you're trying to go paleo and you're concerned about a lot of the products that are out there on the market, and there's hundreds of barbecue sauce. A big issue with many of them is high fructose corn syrup, which we've already talked about, MSG, and then there's a lot of fillers, a lot of additional sweeteners. So sometimes you may be ending up getting something that is really going to spike your blood sugar, and all you really want is something that's going to enhance the flavor of your steak or your chicken wings. So let me give you a quick way of doing this. Once you make it, you'll stick with it because it's so easy, and takes about 4 or 5 ingredients. So
Great.
First thing is that we've got our fermented ketchup, and so I'm using about a half a cup of that, maybe half a cup, 3/4 of a cup. And the key ingredients in this is going to be a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. That's not easy to say. Worcestershire sauce.
I'm not even going to attempt it.
Worcestershire sauce.
I take Worcestershire sauce. Just forget it.
It's something that's been around for a long time. It's hard to find one that's gluten-free. Robbie's is the guy that I go for because it's one of the few brands that you can find that doesn't have a lot of fillers. And it does add a lot of depth. There's a lot of spices and seasonings that are in here. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of this in here. And it's probably easier if I just pull this off. And just pour that right in. So we're going to put in 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons for 1 cup of homemade ketchup.
You got that.
Which, by the way, in case you didn't catch that ketchup episode, make sure to watch that. But now our ketchup is also a probiotic. You get good digestive enzymes in your ketchup, where before it was spiking your blood sugar and making you fat.
Yeah, so this one's going to be actually, we're going to be getting some of those probiotics in here as well. So adding in a half a cup of water. And then just the key thing here is how much sweetener. So the ketchup itself is sweet just because tomatoes are concentrated. So for me, this is adequate, but for a lot of us, particularly if you're serving this for children, you may find that you need to add like maybe another tablespoon or 2 of sweeteners. So the ones that we recommend would be like a coconut sugar. Coconut sugar, just because it's not nearly as processed. Coconut has a lot of minerals in that. So I took a tablespoon of that and added a little bit of water to it just to thin it. So I'm going to put in just, maybe about a half of that, so like a half a tablespoon.
And if you like a smoky barbecue flavor, you could add maple syrup, right?
You could do that. You could also put in, there is coconut aminos, or if you wanted to put in just regular the Bragg's aminos, that's going to give kind of an earthy taste to this as well. But you get that with your Worcestershire sauce.
Sorry, we're abusing this name. We don't.
Sorry, but this is my barbecue sauce. It's all ready to go. It based really well, and it lasts. It's going to stay for at least a good 3-4 weeks in the refrigerator. And chances are, you may find that you're going to go through it faster than that. If you felt like you couldn't, you can always freeze some of it and pull it out, the night before you're going to do a barbecue, and you'd be in great shape. So.
Perfect. And if you didn't see, we have a pulled chicken recipe on Tasty Tuesday. You can use this on that. I used 2 different Trader Joe's, different flavors. Like one was like a golden and it was more mustardy, and the other one was like more spicy, like a sriracha spicy. And I didn't want to make, partly because it wasn't as what I would make would not be as easy and as healthy as what Jeannie just showed us. So if you're wondering what to do with this, you can check out that crock pot recipe. So easy: pulled pork, pulled chicken, and great for summer recipes. And again, it's also good for you. Forget the fact that it's a sauce with a lot of sugar. This is actually like a health food. So
yeah, so enjoy. Fire up the barbecue and let's get going. Let's go ahead and give it a chance to give it a taste.
And come back, because we're not done, with more sauces with Jeanne Peters. The Fit to Love podcast show offers you 6 days a week of helpful content to achieve the happy life you deserve. Movement Mondays and Tasty Tuesdays are weekly videocasts, while Wellness Wednesdays, Thoughtful Thursdays, Freedom Fridays, and Sexy Saturdays are audio-only shows themed every week to address your holistic life and needs. If the show inspired you, we would love for you to share it and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us today. Head on over to fittolove.tv for recaps of every show, resources, and to join the community. That's FIT, the number 2, LOVE.TV. Have a fit and fabulous day.